Fifth quarter Cowboys, man. What's going on, man? Let's talk about it real quick. First of all, before we start the video, I want y'all to take a few seconds to like this video. Please hit that like button. When the video is done, I want y'all to comment. And if you're not subscribed, I want y'all to subscribe. And you can also share the content. We're trying to push it out. We're trying to push this content out, man. So pretty much this is a video about the offense, right? So the first topic I want to talk about is the West Coast / Texas Coast offense. I feel like that is kind of like, in the beginning it sounded good because they needed to say something because of that pitiful, pathetic performance they put on versus the 49ers. So I feel like they came back like, we're going to run the West Coast offense because everybody, we know what the West Coast offense is. It's what, it's a very successful offense if you have the people to do it. If you have the coach that know how to implement it in. If you have the quarterback that can do it. And I feel like as training camp went on, they're like, oh, it's the Texas Coast. It's the Texas Coast. So I feel like there are a couple of things that happened that probably made them kind of switch it up. So as the season went on, we couldn't compare it to the real West Coast offense because we could nitpick it apart. Like we could nitpick it. We like, that don't look like the West Coast offense. And I feel like they didn't want Dak to have a lot of pressure on him to mimic or try to be an exact, replica of a QB in the West Coast offense. Because when you look at the West Coast offense, those quarterbacks are gunslingers. They are very accurate. And our quarterback, he has his things that he do good, but he really don't compare to a quarterback in the West Coast offense. So I feel like they kind of changed the name to kind of take pressure off Prescott to make it seem like, hey, look, this ain't the West Coast offense. This is your offense. It's the Texas Coast. I mean, it makes no sense. It sounds bad, but that's my theory on why they tried to do that. They tried to dumb it down and change the name so Dak won't feel pressure to be like those guys that really run it, to be like those quarterbacks that really run the West Coast offense. You know what I'm saying? And for us not to compare it to the real West Coast offense, because we would nitpick. We'd be like, man, look, this is what they do in the West Coast offense. This is what we doing. We ain't that. So I feel like they kind of just tried to change the name so we wouldn't, solely compare it to every play, every game to the actual West Coast offense. That's what I think about that. Another thing, the second thing is, did Mike McCarthy shrink the playbook to, complement what Dak is able to do, to complement Dak capabilities? Y'all help me understand. Or am I tripping? And I'm not saying Mike McCarthy is a coach that just had a big 30-page playbook that will shock the NFL, but I'm saying this is a lot of Kellen Moore vibe, Kellen Moore-ish feels to it. Like, there was one play versus the Jets where it was 3rd and 7, and nobody ran towards the sticks. Like, nobody ran towards the first down marker. It was just like, that where Kellen Moore to have all the receivers just bunched up, nobody near the. It was one of those plays, and I was like, this is Kellen Moore language right here. Like, this just don't look like nothing new. And I'm wondering if Mike McCarthy, does he have a lot of plays that are just meant for gunslingers and more accurate guys and guys that can see the field a lot better that he's not showing us and that he's not trying to do because he don't believe the quarterback could be successful there, which would equate to the team not being successful in those plays. And that's no knock at that because every quarterback has their fault. That's like Bill Belichick or Bruce Arians not drawing up a play for Tom Brady to run because they know he couldn't run. So why would they do that? So it's not no slight at Dak. I'm just saying are there a lot of plays not being used because they are beyond Dak capabilities? That's all I'm saying. So y'all tell me what y'all think about that. Another thing, I'm trying not to cuss. Cowboys going to keep telling me, try to slack up on the cursing in my videos, man. I'm trying. Our wide receiver core. Cowboys blog said it on his show. Check out him in Cowboys Corner every Tuesday night. They do a great job over there on their show on Tuesdays. I'm stalling because the name of the show cannot cross my mind right now. And it sucks that I watch the show every week. I catch them on Wednesdays. But they said, man, is this just wide receivers by committee like we had before we went and got Amari Cooper? Like, we're going to have to make a move because this CD Lamb a bust. And even when CD get frustrated, there's nobody. CD got to grow up, like Cowboys corner said. You can't just be frustrated and trying to throw your hands up and get the ref attention before the ball even is. Like, try to catch the ball first. Make it look like a believable pass interference. But other than that, it's CD Lamb a bust. Brandon Cooks is already dinged up in 3 games. Michael Gallup, he got it going, but he's up and down a lot. He's either on or off with Michael Gallup. We don't know what Brooks can do. Tober, we don't know what he can do. Like, Hughes, Turpin, like, I don't know what's up with the receiver corps. The passing game isn't looking good. Now tight ends are dookie. Ferguson is okay, but he got to step it up. Hendershot, put him at the back. Put him on the practice squad, bro. Those guys probably looked good last year because Dalton Schultz got most of the attention. You know what I'm saying? But our passing game and our receivers and tight ends aren't it. So, to be fair to Prescott, he don't got a lot of help on that side either. These guys can't get separation one-on-one. It's bad, man. So that's not doing Dak any favors either. He can only work with what he got, you know? So, and then another topic when it comes to the O-line, we got to stop it with the always shuffling guys. You know, offensive line, they have a camaraderie. They have a linkage. Like, they have an understanding. They got signals that they do that they call out to each other. And if we're changing up this O-line every week, that's not going to be synchronization. You feel me? Y'all like that word? Is that a word? But, yeah, they're not going to be synchronized, man. You know, Tyron Smith used to talk about how him and Ron Leary had their thing on lock, how they would know, and it's just not happening. Why? This left tackle position has been a thing for so many years. Yo, it's time for Tyron to go. He's a Hall of Famer. Of course he is for what he did in the past. But in the past 5 years, he's been out more than he's been in. And it hasn't done our quarterback, our running back, the passing game any favors, man. I don't know. It's just not it. That's a lot going on with this offense that is going to have to be fixed before we will go anywhere. Anywhere. So tell me y'all thoughts on these topics. Let me know how y'all feel. I'm going to come back with a video about the defense. I feel like what we need to improve on there. And Dan Quinn need to do some damn adjusting. Let me know how y'all feel about this video. Let me know what y'all think about the running back. Not the running back. Let me know what y'all think about the O-line, the wide receivers, the Texas Coast versus the West Coast, and Dak Prescott. Leave a comment. Let me know how y'all feel, positive or negative. I read them all. I don't take them to the heart. Salute to y'all. Feel quarter Cowboys. Peace out.